is it really windy? It's cold. It's cold today. I think today's the coldest day we've had so far this season. Yeah.
Look at you. She's singing. Do you know any bars of happy birthday to you?
Yeah, because it's her birthday. It's Angie's birthday today.
It's her birthday?
It's my birthday.
Oh, cool.
I'm an old biatch. So
he's like, gotta go.
Now we have a bunch of questions. Here's what we got. We decided to let the listeners write the questions. Okay.
Crazy.
Now they're not, well, we could sit here and do the interview, but I thought it would be cool because you have so many fans. That must be so great because everybody just loves you. Really and by the way, not to be prejudiced against Mr. Cook or anything, but I really thought you should have won.
Well, thank you.
It's almost
Cook's still awesome, though. He's a really great guy. He's like my big brother, seriously.
Maybe he'll get hit by a bus or something. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's wrong.
Okay.
I'll be sad.
Welcome to the show.
Question number 1. What was the first concert you attended?
The first concert. Do you know?
He's like American Idol.
That made an impression.
I think it was.
How old are you again?
17.
You're 17, so that makes sense.
Oh, is that a concert?
What was it?
Festival. I watched Natalie Cole at a jazz festival.
Okay.
That's cool.
I was a big fan.
Natalie Cole is incredible.
My aunt gave me. Oh yeah, she's amazing.
She's good.
But my aunt gave me a CD of hers for Christmas. I just loved it.
Yeah, well, with her father, Nat King Cole, when they do the duet together.
She's amazing too.
Yes.
Did you get the Christmas album or did you get her classic songs?
I got her greatest hits.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
All right. Next question. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Inspiration? I guess from a lot of things. So my parents definitely. Cause,
right.
My dad was always like a jazz trumpet player. My mom sings and dances. She does salsa and merengue and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fun. Yeah, I want a salsa and merengue. We should salsa and merengue. Yes, we talked about that before.
I think that requires coordination, Drex.
Well,
it really doesn't. You
with
just
a little
move around real
booze,
quick.
a little wine. Yeah.
Boozer merengue. You could do that. Like
boozer merengue. Yes, it's like the boozer size.
Angie and I were laughing over the weekend because we were a little tipsy. We were moving around. It's like, dude, when I'm tipsy, I think I'm the best dancer ever.
And you are.
Why don't I dance more? And then afterwards, I'm like, whoops, that was not good.
Well, David has 4 more years to go to wait. You got to wait for that. Unless you go to Teddy's.
That's when your real dance moves will come up.
No, I don't need to.
Are you a dancer? Are you just kind of a head nodder, or are you a dancer?
I'm more of a head.
Yeah.
When you're a singer, you're multifaceted. You can do a lot of different things. So are you just a singer? Are you a dancer? Is there anything else you want to do, like movies or?
Oh, well, I'd love to try doing acting. I know, I think it'd be cool to take acting classes and stuff.
Are you doing that? Are you hanging out in L.A.? Are you hanging in L.A.?
Well, in L.A. I was just for the recording and stuff, but that's it pretty much. That's all I've really had time to focus on.
You should do
really.
it. I could see you on One Tree Hill or something like that.
High School Musical.
Gossip Girl.
I made a guest appearance on iCarly on Nickelodeon.
Good. I love iCarly.
Really?
I love that
they're
little girl.
So
She's so
funny.
cute.
They're good. They're really cool.
You should definitely do that because those little gymnast girls got on some One Tree Hill and Gossip Girl action.
Yeah.
They just did flips. You sing. That could be good. Have a prom setting, and then you can sing in the background of High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Where's your agent?
I want to remind everybody that you can see David right now and the rest of the show live at 1035kissfm.com. Click on Drex, and then you can see the studio live, and then you can see us.
You can see your record rep messing up our studio.
Way to go, Rizzo.
Way to go, JR.
How long we worked on that, JR? We don't come into your office and pull crap down.
Just because he found out he's having a baby and he's not shooting blanks, he just thinks he can do anything around here. Inside joke.
I've never seen JR so red in my life.
I have.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Back to David Archuleta.
No, but it was really fun. I ask our listeners because they go crazy. And matter of fact, we were told that we were not supposed to say what time you were here by security because they didn't want the mess downstairs.
Yes.
Because
apparently
you cause messes wherever you go.
Sounds like a puppy.
What?
It's like a puppy. You make messes wherever you go, David.
Puppy.
No, yeah.
Plus, we have Barack Obama. This is his main office. Yes, this is his office building. Yeah, you ought to see when the Secret Service pulls up here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You don't move. No one moves.
Wow.
Yeah. So, what advice do you have for future contestants?
Advice for future contestants, just to stay, always keep a good attitude, because, it gets rough sometimes, a lot is going on, and, it's really time consuming, but, you can always, there's always something good to look at, you can always keep positive, and that's what, I think keeps you sane, because sometimes you can get a little overwhelmed, with everything going on.
I bet.
Yeah, but, if you stay positive, you'll find all the good things that are going on, and, there are plenty of good things that you could, think, hey, first of all, you're there. Not very many people get that chance. 100,000 people, and then you're like in the top 24 or top 10.
You're like, is this still going on?
Yeah.
When is this show over?
Well, and the summer tour you must be exhausted from all of that.
I loved to tour. It was so cool, just because we all really got along really well. I didn't really have any bad relationships with anyone.
Well, that's good, because we've had other contestants in here from other tours who did not get along with the other people.
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You have such a good attitude, though. I think that's a testament to your parents.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, Dad's in the house. What's up?
Yeah, but I really think everyone got along really well. There wasn't really, no one hated each other.
That you knew of, right?
No,
I really,
everyone got along fine, and there wasn't any hating going. I don't know. I think it was a mature group. There were 3 of them married and 2 engaged.
Right.
So I think they just grew up. So
where did you audition? Where did you audition?
Audition in San Diego.
Yeah. Did you sing? What did you sing?
No.
Did you sing? Did you juggle? Or did you just tap dance? Right. What did you sing?
I sang "I'll Be."
Ooh. It's naughty.
Did you do that? Yeah. So did they like it? What was the response?
Yeah,
their initial response.
I don't know. I didn't know their response at first, just because they kind of they have to keep a straight face and okay,
You're like, I can do it again.
Yeah. Right. But you only get 15 or 20 seconds. And so, you just have to show your personality in that short amount of time. Plus,
that's hard. Yeah.
You're in a line of 4 people, and it's like, okay, next 4 people. It's like they're doing that all day, so you really have to stand out. So, you have to keep that good attitude and show your personality. Don't be fake.
So sweet.
It's kind of...
Yeah.
You are. You're so sweet.
Hey, we're going to do a quick break here.
Check the other 3 people.
312-591-1035 if you want to talk to David Archuleta. He's in the studio live. And by the way, we are live on the web at 1035kissfm.com. Click on Drex in the morning, and then it'll take you to your choice of pages, and then you just click watch live, and there will be. And during the break here, we'll also, those of you who are listening and watching online, we'll be talking to them, and... well, you'll get to hear the secret questions, the naughty ones. We'll be right back with more of the Drex Morning Show coming up. 9:01, it's the lotion hour, but we're not gonna involve David in that for a second. We'll wait a few minutes. We won't be subjected to you. Let's go to the phone here and we'll let him take some questions. Claudia, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
You're on with David.
Well, first I want to say I love you guys' radio station.
Thank you.
And second, I want to say, David Archuleta, I love you so much. You have no idea how bad I wanted you to win.
Oh, thank you.
I think a lot of people thought that.
I thought for sure, and the reason why when I first saw you audition, you said you had the bilateral vocal paralysis. Well, my son has that right now, but
really?
But he got trach though. But he's gonna, his vocal cords are moving and stuff, but every time they always tell me, well, he's not going to be a professional singer, so da-da-da, and I'm like, oh, no, wait. David Archuleta has bilateral vocal paralysis, and look at him now.
That's awesome.
If he can do it, anybody can do it.
Exactly. So you're like a total inspiration. I mean, seriously, you really are. And I'm just, day by day, I'm just taking it where, I'm hearing little voices in him and little sounds in him, and we watched you all the time. He's still young, but, he knows when you're on there. He sees you, and he loves you so much.
Oh,
so I just want to say you're a great inspiration.
Thank you very much for calling. That's very nice.
Thank you so much. Tell him hi, too.
Back to the listener questions. Who is the person that you would like to meet most as far as entertainers are concerned? singers hang out with?
There are a few that I wouldn't mind, meeting just because, they've been pretty cool. I'm a big fan of John Mayer.
Oh, whoa! Me too.
I think you struck a chord.
That was the code word. Yes.
I think he's a fan in a different sense.
Me
He's
too.
awesome.
Are you really? What's your favorite? I love John Mayer, but we can't have him in here because somebody in this room
It's psycho.
won't play him.
What?
But whatever.
Why?
That's aside from
Why don't we play him? Because there's a million reasons why we don't play him.
Go ahead,
Because
say it.
lack of clarity on your part.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bump, bump.
Oh, he's so
Because
good,
it's
though.
not a remix, and it doesn't sound the same thing.
He's not
Everything
gangsta
else.
enough for us to play him here on Kiss.
There you go. Engine right on.
But crush it.
He's probably more,
If he
probably more
doesn't mix
gangster
with
than I am.
T.I., he'll be on right away.
Yeah, he doesn't mix with T.I. He should.
That's
he does mix
hysterical.
with like Common and all. Anyways, yes, I love John Mayer. That's really good. Now, do you like him because of his songs or his writing ability, or do you like him because of his musical talent as far as like
all
guitar
of them.
playing?
I mean, he's amazing.
He's an amazing.
He's
guitarist.
incredible.
Have you been to his concert?
I haven't.
You need to go.
I want to
this
so
is where
bad.
you really exercise the fact that you are David Archuleta. So you call up, or you have that guy behind you, call up John Mayer's people and say, I'd really like to meet John Mayer. And then get your butt backstage.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be like, weird.
But John Mayer's an
No,
American
no,
Idol fan, too,
right.
so I'm sure he knows who you are. So
yeah,
he'd probably be more
absolutely.
than... He's a big American Idol
David, you're
fan.
in the club now, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Jennifer
people
Hudson won an
you've got
Oscar,
to.
for Christ's sake.
You've got
Yeah.
to.
We were just talking about that during the break. We said we would discuss things. And, I love Jennifer Hudson. She's been in here several times, but I never went to see the movie, okay? Because it was just like a musical. It's like, I don't want to go to the theater to see the musical. I just didn't think, I was like, no. And then when it finally came out on DVD, I thought, okay, I'm going to watch it because she's a hometown girl, and I got to, especially since she won an Oscar. How did she go from American Idol to winning this Oscar? It just, in my head, it didn't click. And then I watched the film, and then I understood why.
Now you know.
Yeah, she blows it right out of the water, man.
She really does.
Yeah, it's like a cannonball. I mean, she is unbelievable.
I could totally see you doing that, David. Like a big musical piece movie like that. And
yeah?
because you have that huge, beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just like Jennifer.
Okay, let me
She's
see.
amazing.
Let's talk to Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. You're on with David Archuleta. You got to turn your radio volume down. We'll come back. Kelsey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. So, what do you want to say to David?
David, I think you are amazing,
Oh, thank you.
and I cannot wait till November 11th. I'm totally going at like midnight,
Oh, well,
and
thanks.
I'm going to listen to it all day.
Well, I hope you like it.
Are you going on tour with it?
I probably am. I don't know that far ahead of time, but I'm pretty sure that
Would you
they'll
like
be.
to?
Yeah,
Is that something
I'd
you
love-
definitely
I
want
will
to do?
definitely be getting tickets
Yeah.
front row.
Oh, thanks.
All right, thank you for calling. Next, Cheryl, go ahead.
David, I just want to tell you, you should have won. I voted for you as many times as I could every week. I'm a little older. My daughters are like younger like you, and they voted as well with me. We were all rooting for you, and I was so disappointed when you lost.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're the
Sorry.
best, and I think you're the cutest little thing.
Oh, thanks.
And he is. Yes. The answer is yes. Some of the questions that the listeners wrote were, did you think the audition process was fair?
I think so. I mean,
You made it, so must have been fair to you.
Yeah, nothing was bad to you.
I think they got some really talented people on the show, so I think it worked well.
And also we were talking off the air about Tamara Gray, how fantastic she was.
Yeah.
I thought she should have won. I thought she was great.
Well, there are always really talented people in each season, really, and she was one of my biggest influences in music. Period.
Wow.
I mean,
She has
just
an
to
incredible
watch,
voice.
Yeah. I mean, I've never really paid attention to the way someone could perform a song like that, and just the way she did it was amazing, and it just did so much for me.
Well, her presence
Yeah.
is what I thought was pretty astounding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was incredible.
How do you plan on differing yourself in, differentiating? Differentiating, thank you. You would think I'd know how to do this. In the competition, if somebody else runs. So somebody listening, they want to go audition. okay? How would they differentiate themselves from everybody else? How would they set themselves apart from the rest of the crowd?
People always are trying to, stand out with,
wear a gorilla costume.
Yes. Or being mean or saying something snappy.
But it's the way to always go is to be yourself. I mean, I'm sure, you can do a little gimmick and it'll last for a little bit, but it doesn't stay. I mean, the way you can be different and last is by being yourself. I mean, everyone's different in their own little special way. So,
right.
So it's really important to be yourself because I think, even if you're trying to be something you're not, people can sense that. And so when you're yourself, people can connect with you so much better, I think.
Well, I've really noticed, Mel and I were out with the season Fantasia one in Los Angeles for quite a period of time there at the finals. And, those who would sass the judges, it just didn't seem to go over well with not only the judges, but the rest of America.
Yeah, people didn't like that.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Well, it was annoying, but it was a give and take process, right?
Yeah,
American Idol needs that.
I understand, but I think now that everybody who, if you want some advice, if you're young and you want to go audition,
humility is important.
Right, you don't be a smartass to the judges.
Like the blonde girl from your season, I forget her name, the blonde curly-haired girl who played the piano, she would never take any criticism. Yeah, Brooke. Brooke had a problem taking criticism.
Oh, I know. I think she was good with it. I mean, she's one of the sweetest, nicest people you could meet. And I think it was hard on people, for everyone, just because with everything that's going on. Yeah. Especially with this season, it was really important to make your own arrangement, and instrument play came into play too, and it's a lot more to focus on instead of just the learning the song along with everything else that's going on. So I think it was hard on her, but she still handled. I think she still handled it pretty well.
We're talking to David Archuleta from American Idol on 103.5 KissFM on the Drex Morning Show. So, favorite judge?
I don't really have one really.
Yeah,
Thank you. Sometimes I was so out of it I couldn't even hear what they were saying just because it's you're so focused on your performance. I mean, you're in front of millions of people performing.
Right, and the lights are in your face and you probably can't see them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you put so much energy and adrenaline into your performance. And so, by the time the judges are talking, you're just kind of you're so out of it.
Am I out of here or not?
No, you're just spaced out. And so it's just
what is in Paula's glass of Coca-Cola anyway? Can you tell us that?
I don't know. Maybe water.
What did she slip in there?
How's that American Idol house? Because I was reading that Nikki McGibbon admitted that she ended up having a drinking problem and would sneak all of the booze into the American Idol house. And that now, apparently, she's going to rehab or something. Yeah. And that Simon Cowell drove her to rehab was what she was saying to the press. That it was like lockdown in the American Idol house. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Were you in there? No? Am I the only one?
Were they still doing?
Are
they still doing that?
No, I know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
is
in the house.
It was she's asking about was there a lockdown on alcohol? Did they keep your eyes on you to make sure nobody was
on
drinking?
My season?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
But you were in the house. Are they still doing the house thing?
No, they're not in the house.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what I thought. I thought they stopped the house thing.
Yeah, they were like, maybe the house isn't such a good idea.
No.
Because every night was a kegger.
No. Too much temptation. Okay. Jennifer, good morning. You're on with David Archuleta.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to tell David hello.
Hi.
I actually saw you in concert a few weeks ago in Chicago, and wanted to let you know it was amazing.
Oh, thanks. Chicago's a great crowd. They're really outgoing. It was fun.
They're big fans.
Enjoyed it, though.
I just wanted to know what your plans were in the future.
Good question. Thank you.
Well, just planning on doing more music, and I guess I'm sure there'll be a tour in the future, so I'm looking forward to working on that and working on my performance skills. So, since I'm still kind of still I'm more used to just singing instead of using the stage and whatever. So,
but we don't have another song other than Crush.
Well, the album's coming out November 11th.
I know,
but
JR has one. Slide it over here. It's in one of these bags. There is another single. I know there is.
Oh,
who's hiding?
Well,
JR, you know I'll steal it and find it anyway. Yes, don't I piss you off every other week?
He won't listen just because of that. His wife does, but he won't.
What was the last artist that I got?
Britney Spears.
Britney.
Pink, actually. That's the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Pink isn't his artist, though.
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There
I apologize for airing the entire album.
Whoops. Look at his face is getting red again.
Does it really matter that much, JR? Come on.
Really? I mean, you know what?
Off your back.
Yeah, what do you care
Stop
if I air the
acting like
album?
you're cringing over there. You just want to get out of here.
At least you didn't give me a cease and desist and try to track the lawyers down on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or did you?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, David,
David,
thank you very much. And as soon as I get your first single, or next single, I'll
play
make sure
it way
I
before
air
it's
it
supposed
first.
to be played.
Yes.
Hope you guys like it.
We'll be sure to do that.
Well, you need to come back soon.
Yeah.
Come and check in with us and let us know how you're doing. We wish you well, too.
Thank you. David Archuleta, everyone.
So much fun.
And if you missed the rest of the interview, it was great, and we'll be airing it, and you'll be able to re-see the entire thing at 103.5 KissFM.